I'm going to show you making increases by doing yarn over on the first row or first round and completing the increases on the following row or following round, so that these increases look like m1L and m1R without pulling the yarn from lifting the bar. So this can be done either working flat or working in round. And one thing to keep in mind, that whether you're working flat or working in round, if you want a stitch to make to look like m1L, you're going to do a yarn over backwards, and to complete the increase, you're going to knit into the back leg. So m1L, yarn over backwards, knitting to the back leg. Now if you wanted to make it look like m1R, then you're going to do a yarn over forward, and to complete the stitch, you're going to knit into the front leg. So I'm going to first show you how to do it when you're working flat, and to do the yarn over on the wrong side row. So according to the pattern I'm working on, I'm going to purl to 1 stitch before next marker, and I'm ready to do a yarn over. And this yarn over is going to be a m1R looking one, and so I'm going to bring the yarn over forward. So knit to 1 stitch before next marker, yarn over forward, getting to position. Since I am on a wrong side row, I'm purling the stitches. I need to bring this yarn to the back to get into position. So first bring the yarn to the back and yarn over forward by bringing the yarn over the needle forward. Wrap it around the needle forward, and that's it. And purl the next stitch. And this yarn over is going to look like this, where the left leg is at the front. Okay, and slip marker, purl the next stitch. Now I'm going to do a yarn over backwards. The yarn is already in position. I just need to wrap it around the needle backwards. Okay, and that's yarn over backwards. Now I'm going to get ready to purl the next stitch, and to get into position, I need to bring the yarn to the front by bringing it underneath the needle. Okay, so I can purl the next stitch, and this yarn over is going to look like this, where the right leg is at the front. Okay, now let's do this again. Knit to 1 stitch before next marker, yarn over forward. First bring the yarn into position by bringing it to the back under the needle, yarn over forward, and purl the next stitch. Now slip marker, purl 1 stitch, yarn over backwards, already in position, bring it to the back. Need to get into position to purl the next stitch. So bring the yarn underneath the needle to the front and purl the next stitch. Okay, now I'm on the next row at the right side row, and I'm ready to complete the increases. So knit to 2 stitches before next marker. So I'm at the yarn over, and to complete this m1L looking yarn over, I am going to knit into the back leg. So here we go, back leg, and looks like an m1L. So m1L, yarn over backwards, knitting to the back leg. Now knit 1, slip marker, knit 1, and knit into the front leg. So I'm going to knit into the front leg like this, and this is looking like m1R. Okay, so m1R, yarn over forward and knitting to the front leg. Let's do this again. To complete the yarn over, I am going to knit into the back leg knit 1, slip marker, knit the next stitch, and I'm going to knit into the front leg. So that's how you complete the increases when working in flat. I'm going to show you how to do the same increases when we're working in rounds, so that every round is the right side. And following the pattern I'm working on, I'm going to knit to 1 stitch before next marker, and then do a yarn over backwards, so that this increase will look like m1L. So to do this, first get a yarn into position by bringing the yarn to the front from underneath the needle, right? And then we're going to do a yarn over backwards. Wrap it around the needle towards the back, okay? And we're ready to knit the next stitch. And the yarn over looks like this. The right leg is at the front, okay? And slip marker, knit 1 stitch. Now we're going to do a yarn over forward, okay? So the yarn is already in position. Bring the yarn forward over the needle. Now to get into position to knit the next stitch, we need to bring the yarn back, and so bring it back from underneath the needle, okay, and knit the next stitch. And this yarn over looks like this, where the left leg is at the front, okay, looks like this one here, okay. And let's do this again. Yarn over backwards, get in position, wrap it around backwards over the needle, knit next stitch, slip marker, knit 1 stitch, yarn over forward, yarn is already in position, bring it forward, and get in position to knit next stitch by bringing it underneath the needle to the back to knit the next stitch. Okay, so that's how you would do the yarn over. Now we're on the next round, and we're going to get ready to complete those increases. So according to the pattern, I'm going to knit to 2 stitches before marker, and so I'm at 2 stitches before marker, and I'm at the yarn over stitch, and first knit into the back leg. So the increase looks like an m1L. So remember, m1L, you're going to do yarn over backwards and knitting to the back leg, and knit 1 stitch, slip the marker, knit 1 stitch, and we're going to knit into the front leg of the next yarn over. So here's the front leg, we're going to knit into it, and remember m1R, yarn over forward and knitting to the front leg. And so let's do this again. Knit into the back leg, knit 1, slip marker, knit 1, knitting to the front leg. And continue on. So that's how you would do the increases, completing the increases on the following round when you're working in round.